There is something really beautiful about a stubborn heart. I'm not talking about stroppy. I'm not talking about difficult. I am not talking about refusing to learn the lesson. I'm not talking about, you know, holding the fort in an area that you know is not serving you, where you know that it's just really not doing you well to keep dating that guy or stay in that job that you hate or keep living in that city that drives you freaking insane. Today's podcast is about the kind of stubbornness that forces real life to eventually come and meet you. Now, if you've grown up in, a peachy, wonderful, squeaky, clean, easy life like I have not, you learn very young that uh, longing for something, desiring something that is a completely different narrative to everything and anything that you have ever known. That may be relationally, that may be financially, that may be with your health. Maybe a lot of people in your family have suffered with many, many illnesses, and there's lots of multi generational trauma in that, in that regard. If you've had a particularly challenging and traumatic life, not just childhood, there is this thing that starts to subtly erode away at the beauty and the brilliance of your life force, and that is called doubt. But it doesn't sound like that. It sounds like being realistic. It sounds like, oh, well, I can't actually, maybe it's better if I don't hope for that. Or, I should be realistic and not set my expectations too high. Or I really shouldn't ask for so much because realistically, most people don't even have a little. Okay. I am one of those people who has the most stubborn soul when it comes to pulling in, drawing in, calling in, inviting in, praying in, whatever it is, all of it. Drawing in, magnetizing in the things that are the most delicious things for my soul that I insist on experiencing. I don't care if it has been decades and decades and decades of feeling like I'm hitting my head against the same wall 100 million times. There is something inside of me, a knower, a sense of solid concrete on the inside that my strength is not being spent in vain. And no matter how many times I have to regroup, shuffle, remix, and reiterate and start again, or try a different angle, or try a different viewpoint, or open up another door, or lift another lid, whatever it might be, no matter how long I have to persist in the insistence that I do deserve the best, most delicious life, I will do it. I will do it until I depart from the planet and I am floating around in the other realm, not in this flesh and blood body. Why? Not because I'm a sassy pants, but because of this. The longer I am sitting inside of something that really refuses to move, the more iterations, the more times I try to create that light bulb, the more times I fail at understanding what doesn't work, the closer I am coming to the thing that will deliciously all of a sudden shift and come flowing in. But what will happen is there will be a resilience on the inside of me. There will be a sense of a deep understanding about why all of those other versions, those other things that I wanted to just come quickly and easily did not work. And what it also does is it absolutely gives you the most incredible sense of awe and thanksgiving when you do get the breakthrough. Because I promise you right now, it always comes in so much more delicious than you could have ever imagined. It's so much more delicious. I don't care how long you have been single. I don't care if you are in your 40s, in your 50s, in your 60s. I do not care if you are in your 70s and life has just thrown just bad relationship after bad relationship after bad relationship at you. If you have the deepest intention and desire, and that is all you need, a certainty in your body that you deserve the most incredible, beautiful relationship, then it is already yours. I'm talking today about honoring our longing, not just honoring our longing, but refusing to, take off some of the edges and, calm ourselves down a little bit and be more realistic and hope less just so that our hearts can cope. What happens is you may spend years watching other people just get their dreams. You may spend years watching other people have their businesses just explode with effortless ease and with maximum support while you hustle on your own and try and think, how the fuck am I going to shift this needle? But I promise you now, if you know that you know that you know in your heart of hearts, your gifts are built for serving humanity, and there will be a way in which the structure, the form, the ability for that to expand, to reach so many beautiful people will come through. It will drop into your field. It will meet you. You will rise to meet it. If you have that much certainty, then it doesn't matter when it comes. It is already on its way. Something really beautiful is happening in my landscape. This combination of some really long awaited dreams starting to crackle in. Not just crackle in, they are arriving in physical form. And they are so much more delicious than I couldn't, if I had tried, with all of the manifestation techniques, with all of the dream boards, with all of the planning and strategizing. I couldn't have imagined how freaking incredibly delicious they are. And also, in contrast, there are these areas in my life where I'm like, I'm still I'm still calling that in. I'm still hoping, I'm still believing for that area to shift. And these dreams coming in after decades, some of them, what they are just doing is they are strengthening my resolve to stay the course, to stay in the truth and the clarity of my knowing that I do deserve this, that I will overcome this, that I will see, touch, taste, and feel my dreams. And no one, no ecosystem, no city, no law, no rule, no one has the power to take that away from me.